Hello ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. Sorry for being a little late on releasing this video. I've been really busy recently, but we have our first requested suit fitting. There's no funny name for this one or anything special. It's just an electronic warfare Amarr scout. This fitting was requested by Paul, Stephen, or Steve Cox, and if you would be so kind, please go and check out his channel here. His request was fairly simple. I have an Amarr Scout EWAR that I really enjoy. I can get DB of 18, passive and profile on an advanced. I would like to see what a fitting you would use for it at any level. I find it to be a great pub suit. Thanks for the request, Steve. Now, electronic warfare is a difficult part of the game to understand. Basically, it involves messing with the enemy through non-violent means. For Dust, that is basically increasing your ability to perceive your enemies while simultaneously trying to hide from them. For the most part, that means profile dampeners, precision enhancers, range amplifiers, cloaks, and I think I'll probably make another video going into more detail about what it means to be using EWAR and the scan range and scan precision and profile profile proficiency or whatever, because I think it's a bit more difficult, and I don't want to go too much into this because I think this is going to be an already long video. So my advanced Amarr scout suit, I don't have prototype. I don't have enough SP for prototype, but it relies on range and precision rather than profile dampening. I thought it would have been better to change it up a little by adding a profile dampener or an armor repairer, but it didn't seem to help that much. With the Amarr's natural bonus to precision, I thought it would be alright if I relied on the natural precision of the scout and the roll bonuses, and instead add some shields or damage mods so that I could take down enemies or survive a few more shots, but it didn't work. I got killed over and over and over and over and over again by scouts and even some assault suits at ranges of 15 to 50 meters away, because I could not passively scan them. Due to the nature of EWAR and recent updates by CCP, my scan precision at long range was greater than 30 dB. This seems a little odd and the math doesn't quite add up, I know, but for now please just assume that those are the correct numbers. I guess I will have to end up making that video on EWAR for Dust. Oh well. Anyway, the point is that without precision enhancers, my level 3 Amarr Scout bonuses were not able to pick up a number of suits at most of the ranges. So I quickly fixed that by putting 2 complex precision enhancers in the only high slots. And that's pretty much the same reason for the 3 complex range amplifiers and the only 3 low slots. Without them, I couldn't get a range that I liked, and I died a number of times because I wasn't warned by my passive scans. With those 5 modules in the level 3 roll bonus of the Amarr Scout, I can get a precision of 10.11 dB within 8.47 meters, 20.22 dB within 21.17 meters, and 26.29 dB within 42.34 meters. That's the long range. Okay, for the most part, I use the CRD-9 Assault Scramble Rifle. I tried the non-variant Scramble Rifle, but I wasn't able to use it very well. I could hit them with a charge shot and not hit the follow-up shots, or I'd miss the charge-up shot and have to hit more times with the regular shots. My ability with the laser rifle, though, is a joke, so I don't use it. I left my sidearm slot open mostly due to the CPU limitations, but I don't think it really needs one. I did pretty alright without it. I tried using dual sidearms, but I found that there was a fatal flaw with that concept. I had to get really close to the enemy. Normally this wouldn't be a problem, but being a scout and having 0 HP modules, the suit has less than 300 effective health points. So I tended to die a lot. A lot. Moving on. Away from depression. Because the Amarr Scout has a lot of stamina, I thought it best to use the advanced drop-up link, the N11A flux drop-up link, and the Duval Quantum Active Scanner. Mostly I thought this so that I could mostly I got the uplinks so that I could put them in key locations, and I got the active scanner so that my bandwidth wouldn't be strained, since the bandwidth of a scout is 9, and the 2 uplinks actually require 8 a bandwidth. So but I also use the active scanner though to direct others towards combat. If I'm not in a squad, the only one who benefits from my passive scans is me. So I use the active scanner even though I already knew where the enemies were, so that the other people on my team could see them and move to, ambush them or get into a good spot with cover in order to take care of them. I also use an M1 locust grenade since my primary weapon has bonus against shields. I thought, it would be alright, but it's mostly just to get enemies that are trying to hide or damage them so my assault scramble rifle can finish the job, or in some cases actually scare the enemies into not walking towards me. Now the pros of this suit are fairly easy to notice. I'm able to find and locate the enemies faster than the others, sometimes even without the enemy noticing until it's too late. But due to the passive scans and active scans of the suit, I'm able to see enemies through impassable objects and can move as needed to either stay out of combat or out of line of sight. Now, cons. Obviously, it's a primary issue is the low health. I died a lot, and because of the prototype modules and the equipment, it costs almost 65,000 ISK, which is almost double what my normal advanced suits cost. Mostly, it's just you can't use advanced or basic EWAR modules since it won't be effective enough, and it's just that that just kind of raises the price up because each module costs about 4,000 ISK. And I'm digressing. Anyway, the last major con is the range. Due to its low health, you really have to keep your distance. But if you're staying farther and farther away from your enemies, you're kind of stressing or ruining your EWAR benefits. So the farther away you are from the enemies, the harder it is to spot them. So it's kind of confusing how you should run the suit. Now there are a few more problems with the suit, including having the slowest walking speeds, free speed, sprint speed of all the scouts, having stamina recovery worse than the Mimitar, only slightly better than the Glenseer Caldari, having the lowest armor repair rate of all the scouts, hit detection being the best, its stamina recovery bonus is a joke, and probably the least useful scout in PCs. But I don't want you to think that I didn't have fun with this suit. The best thing about this Amarr EWAR Scout is that you'll be able to detect the enemies at decent ranges and be able to annoy them. And if you annoy them, they will make mistakes. I found that one of the best strategies was to actually pick an enemy closest to you and shoot them a few times. If they ignore you, then you can just unload your weapon into their backside or toss a grenade at them to make you more of a threat or an annoyance and draw their attention by making them angry. Once they start moving your way, move. Don't run away. Don't run to get away, but run so that you are away from the position where they think you are. Something that's still under cover or still has cover, or something that's you can easily run away from in case someone else comes at you. Now, when you see them at your previous spot, shoot them again. Make them even madder. If they still follow you, then that's good. If not, well, you can just kind of keep shooting them or do whatever you need. Now, you do this as long as necessary, repeating the shoot and run concept. And when they're isolated and alone, you can pop in and out of cover, quickly firing a few shots. Each time, you're not intent on killing them with that couple of shots, but rather stopping their shields from recharging and slowly draining their health. If they try to make a run for cover, don't let them. Shoot them. Kill them. Don't let them survive. But if they are shooting at you, make sure that you don't get hit and let them waste their ammo. This makes them even more irritated, more mad, more annoyed. Now, as they chase you, wasting time and ammo, they'll get annoyed and irritated. When you kill the first enemy, go back and get another, and repeat the process until the group is more manageable or there aren't any other enemies. It's almost like the ultimate troll suit. Okay. I hope you enjoy this fitting, and I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, please leave any questions or concerns in the comments below, and please support the my channel by hitting that like button down below. And one last thing, as always, as well as now always anyway, requests. If there's a specific suit that you'd like to see for next week, please put it in the comments below. If there's some help that you'd like, or if you were thinking about getting a new suit, I will be happy to test it for you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, I'm Brother of Havoc.